Philadelphia, that's where I grew up, and I had a Catholic parochial education. Anybody go through this particular horror in their lives? There you go, sir. I like the way you raise your hand, very parochial. Right at the elbow, very good. So, me too. I had 8 years of nuns, 4 years of priests, 12 years of therapy, and here I am. Oh, yeah. Very tough. I once had a nun punch me in the face for sneezing. Absolutely true. Close fist, roundhouse. The woman clocked me for a sneeze. And I'll never forget how quickly it happened. It was like, achoo! Like ninja nuns, you know? It was coming this fall, ninja nuns! Watch them use their nunchuck rosary. Ninja nuns. Following raucous rabbis. I still believe in God. 12 years of Catholic school didn't knock that out of me. I will admit, however, I'm not particularly religious. You know, except, of course, when I fly. When I fly, I'm all religions. My Father who art in heaven, Hail Mary, full of grace, hello Allah, come in Buddha, yo supernatural big guy. Helpity help, help, help. I love when the stewardess comes on and says, your seat cushion becomes a flotation device. Well, gee, that's awfully reassuring to know, huh? That my seat cushion becomes a flotation device? It actually becomes a flotation device? Oh, it becomes a flotation device? It actually becomes. It transforms into. It goes through a cellular metamorphosis. And it somehow becomes a flotation device. Well, why doesn't the plane just become a boat? Why doesn't the pilot become a porpoise? The stewardess becomes a walrus. I'll be the Eggman, goo 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 Jew. I had a horrible experience in the airport recently. This was terrible. I saw one of those Hare Krishna guys, you know, running away from a Mary Kay distributor. I couldn't believe that. Now they have funny pilots. You ever see funny pilots? They always get funny pilots. They always have one name. Hi, Captain Bob here. Who wants Captain Bob? I want a serious pilot. I always get the goofy ones. I get the silliest. I get Ed Wynn. That's who I get. You ever see Mary Poppins? I get Ed Wynn, the pilot. Hello, everybody, and welcome aboard. Oh, let me see. We'll be traveling at an altitude of, oh, wait a minute here. I'm not quite sure. It's got to be up here somewhere. It's, let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Now, hold it. Oh, you're making me forget. Stop clapping. Oh, it's 30,000 feet. That's it, 30,000 feet. That's 150,000 toes. No. We're running out of time. I'm married now. That's a lot of fun being married. I like being married. It's great, it's great, it's great. Oh, yeah. Married. Funny things happen when you're married. I said something to my wife in a public place. This never happened when I was single. I think it only happens to married guys. I said something she didn't like in a public place, and she pulled a Peter Lorre on me. She came up to me and she went, don't you ever. Don't you ever talk to me like that again. For I will kill you. See, now I want to have kids. I like kids. Although those first 2 years are tough, but, you know, 3, 4, 5, those are interesting ages. They're very pure, they're very honest. I mean, sometimes they're too honest. Let's face it, 7-year-old says you're ugly. You are. Go home, get changed, lose weight. That kid is correct. I was standing by a pool with one of my nephews. On the other end of the pool was a large woman, not the largest woman in the world, but the largest woman in his world. So he proceeds to tell me and the rest of North America that this is the fattest person he's ever seen in his life. Now, if you know kids at all, you can't slow them down when they're that flabbergasted, right? He runs up, he bangs into me, he goes, Uncle Steve, oh my God, ah! Steve, ah! And you gotta lie to her. Shut up, she's not fat. Steve, ah! 20 minutes, he stands in a corner, he's talking to himself. She's fat, 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 fat. And so now he's writing the fat musical, right? She's a big fat fatty, a big fat fatty. I figure she's a fatty, she's a big fat fatty. Then, wait a minute, then the fat finale, right? She's a fatty boombalatti, a fatty boombalatti, yeah. Called her a fatty boombalatti. I never heard the word before in my life. I realized fatty boombalatti is strictly a kid's word. Doesn't belong to adults, right? You don't go to the doctor's office. Doctor goes, Bill, you gained some weight. You're a fatty boombalatti. And she was a fatty boombalatti. And certain people should not wear certain clothing. She was wearing one of those designer sweatshirts that say guess written across the front. 4 or 5 kids behind me going, 250, 275. Hey, you guys have been great. Thank you very much.